Welcome to Coins News Daily, where real numismatic knowledge meets honest market insight, and today you will discover why the United States of America Roosevelt dime from 1967 has captured the attention of serious collectors, error hunters, and auction houses across the nation, even though millions believe it is just another common dime. The year 1967 was unlike any other in modern United States coinage history, because the U.S. Mint removed all mint marks to discourage hoarding, meaning Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco coins all appeared without identifying letters, and this decision created confusion, rarity myths, and genuine collectible varieties that still drive demand today. The standard Roosevelt dime 1967 is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, with an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core, weighing exactly 2.27 grams and measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter, and these precise specifications are critical when identifying errors or wrong planchet strikes. What truly makes certain 1967 Roosevelt dimes valuable is not the date alone, but condition, strike quality, and rare production anomalies, because sharply struck examples with full torch details, blazing luster, and untouched surfaces can command surprising premiums when professionally graded at the highest mint state levels. Now here is where the real treasure hunt begins. Because collectors must look closely for rare errors such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, double die obverse details, missing clad layers, and transitional wrong metal strikes, which can multiply the value from face value to serious money very quickly. Another critical variety is the special mint set Roosevelt dime from 1967, often confused with proof coins, featuring a satin-like finish, sharper rims, and superior detail. And when these coins survive in top condition, they are far scarcer than regular circulation strikes and highly sought after. Verified auction records show that top-graded Roosevelt dimes from 1967 have sold for prices reaching into the thousands, with confirmed sales exceeding $2,000 for premium examples, while elite special mint set specimens have reached values over $3,000 in competitive bidding. Error coin examples tell an even more dramatic story, because major errors such as missing clad layers or dramatic off-metal strikes have sold for values ranging from $500 to well over $4,000 depending on severity, eye appeal, and certification. The extreme high price scenario comes into play when an exceptional error or top population graded coin appears at a major auction house, where experts estimate that a truly unique 1967 Roosevelt dime could potentially reach values approaching $7,000 or more under the right market conditions. This is why grading is essential, because professional certification by trusted services like PCGS or NGC protects authenticity, confirms condition, and unlocks maximum buyer confidence, which directly translates into higher realized prices at auction and private sale. If you are hunting for this coin, always check weight with a digital scale, inspect edges for missing layers, study the torch detail under magnification, and never clean your coins, because improper cleaning can destroy collector value instantly. When it comes time to sell, trusted United States marketplaces include Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, and certified listings on eBay, where graded coins with clear documentation consistently outperform raw examples. The Roosevelt dime 1967 with no mint mark is not automatically rare, but the right variety, error, or grade can transform it into a powerful collector asset, proving once again that knowledge is the most valuable tool in numismatics. Today you will discover the real truth behind the United States of America Roosevelt dime 1968 with no mint mark, a coin surrounded by confusion, myths, and one legendary variety that rewrote modern U.S. coin history forever. At first glance, the 1968 Roosevelt dime looks common, because millions were made for everyday use. Yet history took a sharp turn that year when the United States Mint resumed using mint marks after a long pause, creating conditions for one of the most famous modern errors ever confirmed. In 1968, Philadelphia dimes were struck with no mint mark, Denver dimes carried a small d, and San Francisco produced proof coins with an S mint mark, but a tiny number of proof dimes escaped the San Francisco Mint with no S at all, creating the legendary 1968 No S Roosevelt dime. This is where real value begins, because a regular Philadelphia no mint mark dime is usually worth face value unless it has a rare error. or exceptional grade. While the 1968 No-S proof dime is one of the most valuable modern dimes ever verified by professional grading services, let us break down the physical facts so you know exactly what to look for, because knowledge is your strongest tool when coin hunting in the real world. A standard 1968 Roosevelt dime weighs 2.27 grams, has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and is made of a copper core bonded between nickel layers, replacing the old silver alloy used before 1965. The obverse shows Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left with crisp lettering, while the reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, and proof versions will show mirror-like fields and frosted devices that immediately separate them from circulation strikes. To identify the ultra-valuable variety, you must first confirm that the coin is a proof strike, not a regular circulation coin, and then verify that there is absolutely no S mint mark above the date. Because this missing letter is the entire story, collectors must also inspect for additional errors that increase value, including strong double dies on the lettering, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, wrong planchet strikes, or deep mirrored proof surfaces with no signs of circulation. Grading is critical, because a professionally certified example by PCGS or NGC can multiply value dramatically, while ungraded coins are often ignored or undervalued. In serious collector markets, now let us talk real money, because verified auction results tell the true story, not internet rumors or exaggerated claims. Authenticated 1968 No-S proof Roosevelt dimes have sold at major United States auction houses for prices exceeding $30,000, with top examples and high-proof grades reaching even higher levels when demand surges. Extreme high-value estimates for flawless examples are believed by experts to approach $60,000 or more when competition is intense and supply remains locked away in private collections. Error coins from regular Philadelphia no-mint mark dimes, such as dramatic off-center strikes or major double dies, can still command values ranging from $100 to several $1,000s depending on severity and condition. So how do you sell one for big money if you find it? Because discovery is only the first step in the journey, always have the coin authenticated and graded first. Then use trusted United States marketplaces such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, or certified listings on eBay that focus on graded numismatic material. Never rush a sale, never clean the coin, and never trust private messages promising instant cash, because patience and verification protect real value. This coin teaches a powerful lesson, because rarity is often created by accidents. Demand is driven by stories, and knowledge is what separates spare change from serious money. Today you are about to uncover the mystery behind a Roosevelt dime from 1970 with no mint mark that has sparked confusion, excitement, and serious collector attention across the United States. At first glance, this coin looks ordinary, but mystery always begins with the ordinary. Because the 1970 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint during a year of major transitions in American coinage, and certain rare conditions can turn this small silver-colored coin into a highly desirable collector prize. Let us begin with the truth, because honesty and knowledge are the foundation of real coin collecting, and the 1970 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark is a Philadelphia issue made of a copper core with outer layers of nickel, not silver, which already separates valuable facts from internet myths. This dime has an official weight of 2.27 grams, a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and a reeded edge. And any deviation from these exact measurements can signal a potential mint error that collectors aggressively seek. So why does this coin matter, and why do collectors watch it closely? Because 1970 was a year when minting technology was improving, yet errors still occurred, and those errors are where real value is born. The first thing you must check is the mint mark area above the date. Because a missing mint mark on this coin is normal for Philadelphia, but what is not normal is weak or distorted lettering, doubled inscriptions, or abnormal surfaces that indicate a true mint error. Look closely at the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust," because strong double die errors can show separation, shadowing, or thickness in the letters, and verified double dies can push values dramatically higher. Next, examine the edge and planchet, because off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and wrong planchet errors are among the most valuable categories. Especially when certified by professional grading services, A 1970 Roosevelt dime struck on the wrong planchet is one of the most exciting discoveries, because some rare examples have been found struck on foreign coin planchets or experimental metal, instantly multiplying collector demand. Condition is everything. And an uncirculated example with full torch bands on the reverse can already command a premium, but when combined with a verified error, value can jump from pocket change to serious money. Now let us talk real market truth, because common circulated examples are worth face value, but high-grade uncirculated coins graded MS-67 or higher can sell for $100 to $300 depending on demand, and I appeal. Verified error examples tell a different story entirely. Because strong off-center strikes or dramatic double dies have sold at auction for $1,000 to $3,000 in confirmed public sales, the highest verified auction prices for major 1970 Roosevelt dime errors have reached over $5,000 when professionally graded and offered through respected auction houses. The extreme estimated high price for a spectacular, unique, and fully documented mint error could approach $10,000 if the coin is visually dramatic and appears at the right time in the market. This is why grading is critical, because raw coins leave room for doubt, while certification by PCGS or NGC transforms your dime into a trusted collectible that serious buyers are willing to fight over. If you believe you have a rare example, submit it for grading, then consider selling through major United States marketplaces such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, or certified online platforms like eBay using auction format. Never clean your coin, never alter it, and always handle it by the edges. Because damage destroys value faster than time ever could. Real coin hunting is about patience, education, and attention to detail, and the 1970 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark proves that modern coins can still hold powerful surprises. Before you dismiss your spare change, remember that collectors have built entire collections and real profits from coins that others overlooked for decades. Where we cut through myths, expose real facts, and teach you how everyday coins can turn into serious money. And this story begins with a dime that millions have ignored for over 50 years. The Roosevelt dime dated 1973 with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally placed no mint mark on circulating dimes during that era. And at first glance this coin appears completely ordinary. Yet hidden varieties and errors are where the true value story begins. This dime was produced during a critical period in United States coinage history, less than a decade after silver was removed from dimes, meaning this coin is composed of a copper core bonded between two outer layers of copper nickel, weighing approximately 2.268 grams with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. The standard design features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse with the word liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the date 1973, while the reverse shows a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now here is where the mystery deepens, because while millions of these coins were struck, collectors aggressively search for specific error varieties that transform this common dime into a high-value collectible. The most important varieties to watch for include off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, double die obverse lettering, and missing clad layer errors that expose the copper core in dramatic fashion. A missing clad layer error is one of the most valuable discoveries you can make, identified by a reddish copper color on one side, weak details, and a noticeably lighter weight than normal. Another highly sought-after error is a strong off-center strike where part of the design is missing but the date remains visible. Because collectors demand readable dates for authentication and value, die cracks, retained cut breaks, and rotated die errors also add premium value when verified by a professional grading service. Condition is everything with this coin, and even a normal strike without errors can command respectable value when found in mint state condition with full torch details and strong original luster. Grading is critical, because an uncirculated Roosevelt dime 1973 graded mint state 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC becomes dramatically scarcer and far more desirable to advanced collectors. Many collectors make the mistake of ignoring grading costs, but certified coins sell for significantly higher prices and are trusted by major auction houses and buyers across the United States. Verified auction records show top-graded examples selling for prices reaching several $100s, with the highest confirmed results approaching $800 for pristine certified specimens. Error examples tell an even more exciting story, with missing clad layer and dramatic off-center strikes bringing auction prices between $1,000 and $3,000 depending on severity and eye appeal. Extreme theoretical high prices for a unique or spectacular error combined with top-grade preservation could reach $5,000 or more if the right bidders compete at a major auction. Market demand for Roosevelt dimes remains strong because collectors build complete date and grade sets, error collectors chase unique pieces, and registry competition drives prices higher every year. If you are coin hunting, always check your change, bank rolls, and old collections using a digital scale, a magnifying loupe, and proper lighting to spot weight differences, color changes, and design distortions. Never clean your coins, because cleaning destroys value instantly and cannot be reversed, and always store potential fines in protective holders until professional evaluation. When it comes time to sell, trusted United States marketplaces include Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, eBay with certified listings, and direct dealer submissions for graded coins. Knowledge is your greatest tool in coin collecting, and understanding history, errors, grading, and market demand is what separates casual hobbyists from serious profit-driven collectors. This is why the Roosevelt dime 1973 with no mint mark is not just a coin, but a lesson in how rarity is created by condition, errors, and collector desire. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden value in everyday change, make sure you like this video, share it with fellow collectors, comment with your best coin finds, and subscribe to Coins News Daily for real knowledge and honest numismatic insight every single day.